Today we will read reported speech. We have two ways of reporting anything. One is direct and another is indirect speech. When the words spoken by a person are narrated in the same manner, when we quote the exact words spoken by a person, we call it direct speech. See in the example, Sohan said to Mohan, I am going to school. So we have narrated the same words, I am going to school. So this is direct speech. When the exact words spoken by Sohan are put within inverted commas, so the direct speech is always put in the inverted commas. But when we give the substance of what Sohan said, it is called indirect speech. When we don't repeat the exact words, we just give the substance of what the speaker has said, it is called indirect speech. Now, the direct speech, it has three parts. The sentence was, Sohan said to Mohan, I am going to school. Now, see in this sentence, the words which generally come before the inverted commas are called reporting clause. So, the words which come before inverted comma, those words were Sohan said to Mohan. So, Sohan said to Mohan is reporting clause, and the verb said is called reporting verb. Now, in reporting clause, Sohan said to Mohan. Said is reporting verb. The words spoken by Sohan and put within inverted commas are the reported speech. The sentence spoken by Sohan, that was, I am going to school. So, I am going to school is reported speech. So, we have three parts: reporting clause, reporting verb, and reported speech. Now we have certain rules for changing direct speech into indirect speech. What are those changes? In indirect speech, no inverted commas are used. The conjunction that, if, whether are generally used after the reporting verb. The first word of the reported speech begins with the capital letter. The tense of the reporting verb is never changed. The reporting verb changes according to sense. It may be told, asked, inquired, etc. Now comes rules for the change of pronoun. The first person pronoun, that is I, me, my, we, us, our, in the reported speech change according to the subject of the reporting verb. The pronouns of the second person, you, your, yourself, in the reported speech change according to the object of the reporting verb. The pronouns of the third person do not change. We can understand it through the rule of SON. That is, when first person pronoun, it is changed according to the subject of the reporting verb. Then O is object. So, the pronouns of the second person change as per the object of the reporting verb. Now comes pronoun of the third person, that is N. Third person is neutral, it doesn't change. Changes in reporting verb. If the sentence is affirmative, then we use said, told, asserted, replied, assured, informed, responded, whispered, alleged, believed, assumed, though. In interrogative sentences, asked, inquired, wanted to know. Imperative sentences, ordered, begged, pleaded, implored, advised, demanded. Now comes rules for reported speech. While changing direct speech into reported speech or vice versa, the following changes: the reporting verb, the pronoun, the tenses, the situations, report using present and future tenses, modal verbs, word order with, who, which, and what. These are the changes which have to be done. Now see, for example, he said, I like the book. Now, he said that. See, here we have used the conjunction that. He liked the book. I is first person, so it has been changed as per the subject of verb. So subject is he, so we have changed I into he. He said to me, do you like the book? He asked me. Here it was question, so we have used conjunction if. You is second person, so the object of reporting verb said is me. That's why it has been changed as per the object me. So we have used I in place of you. He said he likes the book. He is third person, so there will be no change. He will remain he. And conjunction, this is affirmative sentence, so we have used that. Now changes in words expressing nearness, time, auxiliaries, etc. This changes into that. There changes into those. Now, then, here, there, today, that day, tomorrow, the next day, yesterday, the previous day, last night, the previous night, can, could, may, might, shall, should, will, would, ago, before, just, then, come, go. If the original speakers present and future are still present and future, the tense remains changed. So if in case of modal verbs, can becomes could, will, would, shall, should, may becomes might. Would, could, should, might, ought to and must will remain unchanged. Surbi said, I can solve this sum. Surbi said that she could solve that sum. See, can has been changed into could. Now comes changes in tenses. If the reporting verb is in present or future tense, the tense of the reported speech will not change. Satish says, I am flying a kite. Satish says, this is present tense, so reporting verb is in present, so there will be no change in the tenses of reported speech. All other changes will be made, tense of the reported speech will not change. Satish will say, I want a glass of milk. Satish will say that he wants a glass of milk. Again, the reporting verb is in future tense, so there will be no change of tense in reported speech, while other changes will be made. If the reporting verb is in the past tense, then the tense of the reported speech will change as follows. Simple present changes into simple past, present continuous changes into past continuous, present perfect changes into past perfect, present perfect continuous changes into past perfect continuous. Simple past changes into past perfect. Past continuous changes into past perfect continuous, past perfect there is no change. In case if direct speech expresses a historical fact, a universal truth or habitual fact, then tense of direct speech will not change, it will remain unchanged. So we have to keep in mind any historical fact, universal truth or habitual fact. Then there will be no change in the tense of the reported speech. For example, she said, God is omnipresent. She said that God is omnipresent because this is universal truth. Rakesh said, I am an early riser. Rakesh said that he is an early riser. So this is habit. So there will be no change. The teacher said the First World War started in 1914. The teacher said that the First World War started in 1914. This is historical fact, so there will be no change of tense in the reported speech. Now comes changing statements into indirect speech. The reporting verb said to is changed into told, replied or remarked. The reporting verb is not followed by an object, it is not changed. The inverted commas are removed. Conjunction that is used to connect reporting clause with reported speech. The rules for change of pronoun, tenses, etc. are followed. These are certain examples Ramu said, I saw a lion in the forest. Now, saw, this is simple past, so it will change into past perfect. So the helping verb had is used. Ramu said, I saw. I is first person, so it will change as per the subject of the reporting clause. So Ramu is third person, so I has been changed into he. Ramu said that he had seen a lion in the forest. Satish said to me, I am very happy here. Satish told me that he was very happy there. Now, I again, first person. So it will change as per the subject of reporting verb. Subject of reporting verb is Satish, third person. So I is changed into he. I am very happy here. Am, it shows present tense. So it is the verb of continuous tense. So it will be changed into was. And here it will change into there. So the whole transformation will be Satish told me that he was very happy there. So there are so many examples given. You can go through them. Now comes rules for change of interrogative sentences. The reporting verb say is changed into ask or inquire. In affirmative, we are using told. Now in interrogative, we'll use ask or inquire. The interrogative sentence is changed into statement by placing the subject before the verb and the full stop is put at the end of the sentence. If the interrogative sentence has a WH word like who, when, where, how, why, etc., the WH word is repeated in the sentence, it serves as a conjunction. No other conjunction will be used, that WH word will be used as conjunction. If the interrogative sentence is a yes or no answer type question with auxiliary verb are, was, do, did, have, shall, etc., then if or whether is used as conjunction. The auxiliaries do, does, did in a positive question in the reported speech are dropped. The conjunction that is not used after the reporting clause. We can have certain examples. I said to him, where are you going? I asked him where he was going. So here comes WH word. We have used where as conjunction. Are you going? Are is a helping verb of continuous tense. It is converted into was, which is past form of it. Now where he was going, the sentence we have used helping verb after the subject. He said to me, will you go there? This is yes no type question. So he asked him, me, and we have used if. Conjunction if has been used. I would go there. Would, will has been changed into would. He asked me, you is second person, so we have changed this as per the object of the reporting verb, that is me. So you has been changed into I. He asked me if I would go there. I said to her, do you know him? I asked her if she knew him. So the question was yes no type. We have used conjunction if, and we have dropped do, did, etc. are dropped. So we have dropped do, and you is second person. So the change of person will be as per the rule SON. So second person changes according to the object of reporting verb. Object of reporting verb is her. So we have changed you into she. I asked her if she knew him. So certain examples have been given. You can go through them. Changing commands and requests into indirect speech. In imperative sentences having commands, the reporting verb will change into command, order, tell, allow, request. Imperative mood is changed into infinitive mood by putting to before the verb. In case of negative sentences, the auxiliary do is dropped and to is placed after not. We can understand it through examples. Direct, she said to me, open the window. So here she is ordering. So she ordered me to open the window. We have added to. The captain said to the soldiers, attack the enemy. The captain commanded the soldiers to attack the enemy. In this manner, we can change the imperative sentences. Have a glance at the examples. Sentences with let, like imperative sentences. Use of let in the sentences has different meaning, and in reporting verb, said to is replaced according to the notion of the sentence with words like proposed, suggested, requested, ordered, wished, told, etc. In the meaning of let sentences, the suggestion, proposal or wish, then for making an indirect speech, said to is replaced with proposed to, suggested to, wished to. Let is replaced with should. Should comes after the pronoun, and that is used to join both the parts of the sentence. If the meaning of let sentence is to allow, order or persuade, then for making indirect speech, said to is replaced with requested to, ordered to. Let may remain in the sentence or it may be replaced with allow, and to is used to join both the parts of the sentence. If condition or supposition comes in let sentence, then for making direct speech, said to is replaced with told, let is replaced with might, and that is used to join both the parts of the sentence. Anushka said to Omar, let's go to see a movie. Now what she is doing? She is proposing him. Anushka proposed to Omar that they should go to see a movie. Manjula said to me, let us play carom today. Manjula proposed to me that we should play carom that day. Other changes will be made as same. She said to her teacher, let him complete his study first. She suggested her sister that he should complete his study first. He said, let us wait a few minutes and try again later. Again, this is suggestion. He suggested that they should wait a few minutes and try again later. Now, practice. Look at the comic strip and complete the passage given below. There is a boy and his mother. They are interacting. Mummy, come and look. The house across the road is on fire. I can come now. I'm cooking. Is the fire brigade here yet? Now, what you have to do, you have to transform these sentences into indirect speech. The child called out to his mother too. The mother replied, she said her son if. So this is question. Now, come and look as the house across the road was on fire. Now can change into could. She could not go. Then she was cooking. Now is changed into then, and is changed into was. The fire brigade was there. Is changed into was. Here changed into there. They had just arrived and the men were jumping down from the engine. They had just arrived. Simple past changed into perfect, and the men were jumping down from the engine. Is changed into were. The people of the house were doing. That some of them were standing in the street holding an umbrella and others were throwing valuables down from the window into it. So the present verbs have been changed into past. Again, dialogue form question. Soumya, nice to meet you. Where have you been all these days? Kirti, I went to Pune. This is dialogue. Some Dialogues have been given. Now you have to report the conversation. Soumya, nice to meet you. Where have you been all these days? We have to transform it. Ask Kirti where she had been. WH question. Kirti replied that she had gone to Pune to attend a seminar. I went to Pune. This is simple past, so transformed into past perfect. How the Soumya wanted to know how the seminar was. Now this is question. Kirti told her that it was quite informative and worth attending. So this type of question come into your exam. Now recapitulation. When we report statements, we have to make sure that changes need to be made in pronoun, tense, temporal, special expression. When we transform questions into reported speech, we have to check whether or not to change the tense, pronoun, as well as place and time expression. Upon changing, we have to ensure that the question is an indirect question. We also have to make use of words such as where, when, how, if, whether, etc. In transforming requests and commands into reported speech, tenses are not relevant. We only have to ensure that there are changes in the pronoun and the place and time expression. So this was all about the tenses, and the chapter comes to end. You have to practice so many questions, then only you